Hello folks, this is Shardul Gavande and now we'll see how arrays work in Python. So we all know what is an array which is used to store similar elements in a list. So we'll see how it works in Python. So we'll open our Python idle, okay, and here we'll start with our arrays concept. So for declaring an array in other languages, we need to declare two things. First is the data type of an array, whether it is an int or string, and second thing is the size of an array, right? Well, that's not the case in Python. As I told, Python is much more easier than all of the languages we have. So for declaring an array and just writing it or defining our list, we simply need to type our array name. That's it. And then we need to pass our values which we would wish to have in our array list. So let's say we'll pass apple, then comma, then oranges, comma, let's say banana, comma, and the last one we'll say as cherry. Okay, so I've written my array name, which is fruits. I have not declared any data type or any size of an array, and simply I have just passed my values which I need in my array list, and simply I'll hit the button enter. So now you need to call this particular array in order to view your elements which are there in array list. So I'll say print method and fruits. So here you go, the elements or simply the values which are there in my array as apple, oranges, banana and cherry. Okay, no need to specify any size. If you want to add more elements in this array, you can simply add it. We'll see this later, how we can add more elements. So the next element is to calculate the length of an array. Well, in other languages we have something called as array.length, right? Well, in Python we have as only length function, so we'll calculate the length as print. We'll say print into bracket length function, okay, and our array name which is fruits. So it will simply pass the value 4. As you know, array starts from 0. Okay. The next we have is let's say we want to print a particular value from this array. So we'll say as print, okay, into bracket we'll pass the array name as fruits, and into box bracket we'll pass the value as, say we want to print oranges, so we'll say 1, as array starts from 0. So print fruits 1, so it will print oranges. So this is how we can print a specific value from the given list. Okay, so now here comes to add some values in the array list. Let's say if we want to add some more values, okay, so we'll say fruits, the name of an array, and we have method called as append, which will simply add a value after our last value in an array. So we'll add a value, let's say we'll say chiku. Okay, so fruits dot append chiku, it will now append this value at the end after cherry. So we'll print this and check it whether the value has been appended or not, and yes, you can see apple, oranges, banana, cherry and chiku. So this is how you can add a single value. Okay, now we have something called as pop. So you know how does pop work. So we have stack, and then we have LIFO, last in first out. So the last value will be removed first. So that's how pop works, right? So same function we have in array. So we'll say fruits dot pop, and simply we'll hit the button enter. So it will detect the last value which was entered, and it will remove that particular value, and we'll print and check it again, and you can see apple, oranges, banana and cherry back to the same list. So this is how we can extend as well as remove the last value. Now what if I want to remove a particular value from this array and not the last value? So I have something called as remove method, where I need to specify the value which I wish to remove from my list. So I'll say I want to remove banana, and I'll simply pass that value in the remove method, and we'll say enter. And again, to check it, I'll print my array with the help of print method, and here you go, apple, oranges, cherry. So that's how I can remove a single value from my array list. Now I've removed a single particular value. I've removed the last value. Now what if I want to insert a value at the very or you can say in between my array list at any position. So I have something called as my array name dot my insert method. So at which position I wish to insert, I'll pass that particular position, let's say at position 1, and comma and the next value which I would like to insert. So I'll type as pineapple and hit the button enter. Now I'll again check with the help of nothing but print method whether my value has been successfully inserted or not, and here you go. So at one position, apple 1, you can see at one position my value pineapple has been inserted and oranges has been taken forward. Well, now as I told you that we can't just only enter character values, we can enter integer values also in our array list without specifying the data type, or you can say a particular data type for that array. So we'll just try whether we can append some integer values in this array. So we'll say as array name, which is nothing but fruits dot append, and we'll pass some number, we'll say 10, or okay, let's first try to add 10, and we'll check by the method of print fruits. So yes, you can see apart from character value, we can also add integer values without specifying the data type, int or string. So that's how array works in Python and makes things much more easier. So that's it from this video. Stay tuned for further more videos on Python. Thank you so much, and please do subscribe.